It's unclear what's next for a pub known around the world for its Notre Dame memorabilia. The owner of Maury's Pub in Mishawaka died yesterday after a battle with cancer. His family says he wanted someone to buy the restaurant and keep it open. Family members say Maury Coquit, who is 58 years old, served 500 to 600 meals on some home game weekends, and they know this weekend will be special.
I think the dome will definitely shine brighter tomorrow, and I think everyone should take a look at Touchdown Jesus. There's a good chance that Maury will be on his shoulder watching that game.
His family says a lot of the memorabilia from inside the pub will be up for grabs at an auction on November 8th. Money raised at that benefit will go toward his medical bills. Well, some lucky kids from Chicago will have the trip of a lifetime for tomorrow's game between Notre Dame and North Carolina, all in memory of Declan Sullivan. You may remember Sullivan was the Notre Dame student who died while filming Notre Dame football practice in 2010. His family decided to have his memorial fund benefit Horizons for Youth, which helps K-12 students from low-income areas of Chicago. The group is taking the kids on an all-day field trip to tour the campus, as well as the opportunity to go onto the field during pre-game warm-ups. Two local school districts have been trying to hammer out teacher contracts since August, and more than 2 months later, Penn Harris-Madison and School City of Mishawaka have now missed their deadline to submit them. Those two corporations will now have to bring in a mediator from the state to help them come to an agreement. WSBT's Annie Chang has been following this for us and has more. No one from Mishawaka or PHM corporations were willing to talk on camera about the negotiations, but Deerdorf says these two districts aren't alone. A state law passed in 2011 now forces schools and teachers to come to an agreement within only 60 days. Parents, you should not worry about this disrupting your child's learning, though. State law says it's illegal for teachers to go on strike. From food at the grocery store to packages delivered at your doorstep, trucking and transportation is one of the most important industries in the country, but it's facing a major problem. WSBT's Patrick Roth has been digging into this and has more. The shovels hit the dirt today, the start of a new look for the campus at Holy Cross College. Work will begin soon on a new women's dorm. Enrollment is up, and the college president says the goal is to provide housing for 50% of freshmen and sophomores.
Last year we were at capacity on college, and this year I've had to rent at least 45 spaces off campus in commercial housing in order to house our students.
The college is also building new recreational facilities and a green space, a quad where students and teachers can gather. It's all scheduled to be finished by next August. It wasn't just reading, writing, and arithmetic today in Warsaw. There's a lesson in life for hundreds of students. The organization is called Feed Your Starving Children. A few teachers in Warsaw started the whole thing, and now they're impacting thousands of lives. WSBT's Suzanne Spencer was there and brings us the details. The organization Feed My Starving Children puts on these meal-making workshops all over the world. Each meal costs 22 cents to make. In the past 2 days, people made 450,000 bags, but the organizers think they'll easily make their goal of 1 million, and they still have tomorrow. A popular social media app is hacked, what hackers say they plan to do with thousands of private pictures. And a woman lost for days in the mountains of Washington State. See her reunite with her family coming up. So apparently I wasn't up early enough this morning to see any frost, but you're saying it was there and it's going to be back tomorrow.
I think there probably was considerable frost around the region.
A nice little change there. You know, the leaves in my yard just this week started changing actually. A lot of yellow, a little bit of red.
It's coming. It's definitely coming on.
Snap a picture, share, and it's gone. That's how the photo sharing app Snapchat built its business. The purported privacy lured teens to the app. Many shared naked pictures thinking the images would disappear. But other apps have found a way to store and save Snapchat pictures. Now, hackers claim to have stolen 100,000 private pictures and videos, and the hackers say they may publish those private images. Snapchat says its servers were not tampered with, but that its users were victimized. The head of Homeland Security has named a panel to conduct an independent review of the Secret Service. DHS Secretary Jay Johnson released a statement saying he's confident the panel will provide a fair, thorough, and unbiased assessment. Johnson says the security of the White House compound is the panel's primary and immediate priority. The panel will submit its assessment and recommendations by December 15th. Well, new at 10, a Seattle woman lost for days in the Cascade Mountains in Washington State is back with her family. A rescue helicopter spotted her and brought her to safety. Matt Lorch has the story. One Notre Dame football player is out for the season. What about the other four? And it's a busy night for high school football. Pete has an early preview of Friday Night Fever next.
To 2. That's a quick look at sports right now, but you know we have a whole lot more high school football coming your way in just over half an hour on WSBT's Friday Night Football Fever.
You're giving us just a little bit of a taste
Just
right now.
a taste.
All right,
Come back for more.
Sounds good.